Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Dota 2, but balance is based on lore. Yeah, so in case you didn't know, but Dota actually has a lore. It's terrible. Terrible, absolutely garbage, but but it exists. And heroes in the smaller balanced according to the lore. So we're gonna go ahead and just see how it goes. I picked Weaver because in lore, Weaver is kind of a god. There's actually a bunch of gods in lore, like there's Weaver and Ella Titan and all of that shit. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes, right? So our Weaver is just a mildly better Weaver. We've got the Swarm, which does a lot of damage, by the way. Like, actually kind of goes nutty. There's a ward here. Swarm actually goes like mega nutty on damage really, really quickly. Look at that strong ass Ancient Apparition. Holy shit. So Ancient Apparition, by the way, might be like lore-wise one of the strongest heroes in the game. Hey, Bulls, Miller. Thank you for the bits. What the heck is lore? Do you not know what lore is? Lore is like story. It's just not so much story. It's more like background information. Yeah, Ancient Apparition is a big boy. Ancient Apparition could vary. Like, so, well, let's take a look at Ancient Apparition. What does he do? Shadow Health Threshold, 28%. Are you crazy? I'm glad he's on my team. Holy fuck. Stun duration, 2.5 damage per tick, cast range. Man, that's nutty. I am happy that nerd is on my team. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wow. I am taking Fury Swipes damage. Also, it seems that I have a lower base attack time. So that's fun. Also, I have Prowler Aura. Also, Tangles are really good. Wait, I feel like there's a lot more going on in this mode than is advertised. Oh man, that's nutty, actually. Got him. Alright, let's eat a tree really quick. And let's eat another tree. And I would like... Why does Blightstone cost this much? Wait, is Blightstone also balanced according... Wait, does it apply to items too? I didn't even consider that an option, but I guess. Okay. Alright, let's get ourselves the Swarm. How quick is the Swarm? Not that quick, but that's okay. Because, like, I imagine the Swarm is really fucking good. Did we get him? Ah, not quite. Get out of here. Ooh, back to the tower. Let's go Prowler Aura. You know, gotta keep us safe. Alright, let's get some more stats here. Just kind of tank up. No, like, honestly, the bugs might be the nuttiest thing about this. Because they just... 0.8 attack time on those? That's crazy. But yeah, like, so according to lore, like, I spent some years ago, I spent some time reading into this. Mostly for videos at the time, you know. But, so in regards to lore, the strongest units are, like, the fundamental forces, right? Which basically, in the Dota lore, there are, like, 4 fundamental forces of the universe, which are, like, light and darkness and all of that stuff. And, in that regard, you've got Io, who is light, and Enigma, who is dark, right? You've got Chaos Knight, who I believe is chaos, and then some other dude, which I forget. I think Kotl. Wait, no. Io is not light. Io is the low... It's some other thing. Io is a thing, though. And then Kotl is light. I don't know. I don't fully remember. Anyway. And then you've got Enigma, which Enigma is entropy. And that's, by the way, why Enigma, I imagine, is actually probably the strongest. Because, like, amongst all of these eternal forces, Enigma is... Not Enigma. Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition is always treated as this, like, special thing. Because he's just the end of times. He just... Yeah. He doesn't really have anything in particular other than just being the end of it. He's just the natural consequence of all living things. So that's kind of like why I think he's probably the strongest. Yeah. Shit's weird. I'm leaving, screw you. Going to the tower, it's got health regen. Just hiding. No, the towers do actually heal you up really quickly. Okay, let's get also some boots. So yeah, by the way, I'm maxing this out because these guys go nutty. Ow! You've got a lot of cast range. So Zeus, by the way, Zeus is of course just Zeus. Like just the Greek god. And that's just it. And that's the entire story. The only difference is that he made like a bet or something that said that he needs to live like a mortal. So he's essentially just kind of like regular old dude. What does Hand of Midas do? 2.8 times experience. Okay. I guess we'll get a Hand of Midas then, right? That seems pretty good. But yeah, like apparently Zeus like upset his wife or something, and now he needs to live like a mortal. Again, the lore for Dota is really shit. Like the lore for Troll Warlord is he's an internet troll. Seriously, read the lore for Troll Warlord and don't tell me that they aren't describing an internet troll. Like he lives in his basement and shit. Okay. Alright. Go get him, Bucks. Nice. How often have I killed this guy? 5 times? No, he's only died 4 times. Who else did I kill? Did I get the first blood? I think I might have gotten first blood. I gotta say, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so that's kind of the thing. You know, like, and that's kind of weird, the fact that there's like Zeus. Because like Zeus isn't really part of the Dota lore, right? Because like if Zeus is part of the Dota lore, then now we also have to assume that like, you know, other Greek gods are part of the Dota lore. Like Hades and shit. Right? Like, and where's he hanging out? I don't know. I don't know. It's just like, it's just dumb. Either way, Ancient Apparition is the strongest one. Because Ancient Apparition is the heat death of the universe. Like Mars? Yeah, like Mars! I mean, Mars is coming, that's right. Which is just like, okay, so I guess, like Greek mythology is canon in the Dota lore. So that now means that there must be Greek people somewhere, probably? Or do they just happen to have the same mythology? Like, what exactly is going on there? Nobody knows. Frankly, nobody cares. And nobody really should care. It's all kind of stupid. Alright, got him. But either way, it's kind of funny. I'm just kind of talking shit about the lore right now, which, sorry. I don't mean to do that. You know, this is actually a pretty cool mode. Like, somebody really put some effort into it. Like, I don't dislike it. Like, I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to talk shit about the mode. I hope it didn't come across like that. I'm just, you know, kind of talking shit about the Dota lore because the Dota lore is a little bit dumb at times. Alright, we got ourselves a Hand of Midas. That is a big Ancient Apparition, man. Like, actually physically big. Why is he so big? Alright. He also has more of this. Yeah, I know the maxing out the swarm is not really the most conventional thing, but it does seem really good here, so just kind of gonna go for that. Alright, see how that works out for us. Ooh. All around, Dota does something that I personally am actually not a big fan of in any sort of storytelling or anything like that. And which is that they put the stakes far too high. Right? And, okay, so let's just kind of like, this is just something that bothers me in storytelling. Right? But I hate it when, like, during a story, like, whether it be a movie, a book, a TV show, whatever. Right? When the stakes are put too high too quickly. Right? If the opening sequence to your movie starts with, hey, this is the main character. Oh no, is the main character going to die right now? Come on, man. Hey, Ogre. Thank you, dude. Glad you're still here, man. Alright, but if your opening sequence to the to your movie starts with, is the main character going to die right now? Then I'm just like, no, obviously not. That would be stupid. Why would the main character die right now? Everybody knows the main character isn't going to die right now. Why are you wasting your time with this?
Zeus for sleeping around, and basically said if you can remain faithful, You get to stay immortal. Otherwise, go sleep around and die with them. And Zeus was like, sure.
But that's stupid. Okay. Thank you, dude. Thank you for bringing in the lore. Alright. But like, that's what I'm saying. It's just like... Also, got it. Nice. Well, I was just saying, Meteor Hammer, is Meteor Hammer like mega broken? That seems fine. Something that just bothers me is that people put the stakes too high, right? Like, I hate it that every time, like, a story is trying to build tension, it's by trying to make it so... trying to make me guess whether or not a character dies. Right? And it's just like, well... I don't believe this character's going to die, because I feel like the story would just be over then, and you all don't want the story to be over yet. Right? Because this story is just clearly not done. That would be pretty fucking lame. So unless... Oh my god, Black Hole! Damn! We got Black Hole for good. Oh, you're dead. Oh my god, Ancient Apparition. Holy crap, this guy goes nutty. That's absolutely the Ancient Apparition, that's canon. Alright, so like something that I personally like a lot more, like imagine like an action scene in a movie, but instead of the character like, is he about to get shot? Make it about, is he about to lose a finger? Here's the thing, if he loses the finger, that would suck. I can emphasize with that, right? Like that's just like, that's a really shitty situation. You don't want that to happen. It's gonna hurt. It's just not a good situation, right? That still creates tension. But I can't actually believe it. Like, I can't actually believe that this might happen. I can't believe that you're gonna kill this character. It just don't make sense to me. Anyway. Now I'm just rambling. How good is Maelstrom? How good is Mjolnir? Why is Desolator so expensive? Like, why is Desolator the one item that's been buffed up? So even just the Blightstone that's that expensive. Should I go for this mega expensive Desolator? That sounds kind of stupid. It's probably not a good idea, right? What about when they do it in Game of Thrones? Well, the thing about Game of Thrones, what Game of Thrones does, or has done, is they have established a situation where it's actually believable that characters will die. That's what creates, like, good tension in Game of Thrones. Right? In Game of Thrones, they started out the show, the book, by breaking that old convention of, no, this is a main character, the main character's fine. They started it by just killing Ned Stark. They put Ned Stark in that exact situation where, like, in every other fantasy story, every other fantasy, like, place, the main character would now be miraculously saved, and then they just didn't save him. Because that's just what would happen. And that creates an expectation where I now actually believe that they have the balls to go through with it. You are actually going to kill off main characters, because you've done it before. Right? And that's also part of the reason why the current Game of Thrones, I don't think, like the last seasons especially, aren't as strong. Because they're trying to keep putting Jon Snow into these life-threatening situations, while simultaneously setting up the story in such a way that it simply wouldn't work without Jon Snow. And also making it like just all play out in such a way that I just simply don't believe he's going to die. Right? Like, did any of you watch the most recent games of Game of Thrones season and actually think Jon Snow was gonna die? Of course not. No, it's bullshit. He's not gonna die. That's why that whole journey, like, into the mountains was so dumb. And that's the problem. That's what I'm saying, right? While Game of Thrones before the most recent seasons, I actually, like, if you told me, oh shit, Jon Snow is gonna die, I actually believed that. Because nobody's safe there. And that's what makes it good. They break that expectation. That's why they can do it. Right? That's why in Game of Thrones the stakes for life and death used to actually mean something. Not anymore, sadly. But they used to. Hello. I'm out. Oh shit. TP out! God damn, these TPs are nutty. Oh, man. Daedalus is buffed up. Wait, why can't I... Where's my Demon Edge? Oh, it was a courier, that's funny.
tower is under attack.
I thought it's like global range.
Are fortified.
Oh, there we go. Not quite global, but close enough.
Your bottom tower.
Anyway, now I'm kind of just rambling. Sorry about that. But yeah. And that's something that Dota does with its lore too. Where they just put the stakes far too high. Where like Ancient Apparition isn't some cool dude in a cave somewhere. No, Ancient Apparition is the incarnation of the heat death of the universe. Which I guess is cool, but at the same time, I for one cannot really emphasize with the heat death of the universe incarnate. That to me just doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, I don't know who that is. I don't know what problems an incarnation of the heat death of the universe would have in its daily life. Right? What feelings does it feel? Do I need to worry about it? How is it doing? Does it eat? I don't understand any of these things. They make no sense to me. That's why I don't think it's a great place to start the lore at. I don't think the best place to start the stakes is to go super, super high. That's all I'm saying, man. Okay. Man, this ended up a lot more rambly than I thought it was going to be. I apologize for that. That is definitely Mabi. Well, we got ourselves the Gemini attack maxed out. I mean, all around we're like really powerful, actually. Like, oh, nutty, honestly. Even though I had enough Midas. I am coming, boys. I am coming. Max movement speed,
Middle
let's
Eastern
go.
engineering at its finest.
Hey, Brutus, how you doing, my dude? Sorry, I'll take a look. Actually, I can't look at it. Sorry, dude, don't send any pictures today. I can't screen share pictures today. I don't know why. It just stopped working again. Sorry. Also, damn, got him. Can't share, can't screen share right now. Well, what is it? It's half a car. That's like a boat now. Weird. Okay. Oh, man. How strong is Divine Rapier? 500 damage. Alright, that's pretty sick. How long is Heart of Tarask? Not quite as strong as it should be. The Tarask is massive. Heart of Tarask, by the way, is another weird thing. Like, Heart of Tarask exists in the Dota lore, right? So now that kind of means that there's a Tarask. Which a Tarask is a thing from D&D lore. And like, a Tarask, do you guys know what a Tarask is? A Tarask is a world eater. What a Tarask does, it just eats... Oh god, I'm dead. Like, a Tarask just like eats the world, and if a Tarask is killed, it isn't killed. You can't kill it. It always comes back. It's unkillable. It just will always come back. It will always return. That's like the whole point of it. Right? So you've got the heart of it. Like, how does that even work? And is it now canon that there is a heart? Or is it canon that people in the Dota world play D&D? And that there is just a different, separate, like, just some nerd called this the Heart of Tarask? Maybe it's just not even a heart at all. I mean, it doesn't look like a fucking heart. I don't know, man. I don't know. Preserved heart of an extinct monster. It bolsters the bearer's fortitude. Ah, well. Anyway. Lore is weird. Dragonlance. Is Dragonlance any good? I wonder what, like, item is low-key overpowered. Radiance seems really good. I mean, there gotta be something here that's, like, low-key just super broken, right? And we don't know. What is overpowered, my friends? That is what I ask.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Well, honestly, Desolator still seems really good. It's just so expensive. Okay, good job. How's Lincoln's? Oh my god, it's got 7 seconds cooldown. Alright. Well, that seems good. Oh, we got him. Let's
But
go.
it's a story about a character that does not know it's the main protagonist in the story, and their friends try to convince him that they are. Techies confirmed the main protagonist in Dota confirmed.
Dude, no. Techies would be like the edgy antagonist, you know? Like the Gary Oak of the story. Which honestly, would you not rather be Gary Oak? Right, like you would rather be Gary Oak. Okay. Though the canon lore has different universes mixed in, so it's entirely possible for there to be a Jarask farm that the shopkeepers get the heart from. Oh yeah, that's true. Like, Artifact introduced universes into the Dota lore, didn't it? Oh god. Dude, every time I hear nonsense like that, it's just like, well, there's different multiverses. Go fuck yourself, man. It's just... The only people that put multiverses into their story is they're just like untalented whack jobs that don't know what the fuck they're doing. No, don't tell me that Into the Spider-Verse means like that I'm now talking shit about Into the Spider-Verse, because Into the Spider-Verse is a single contained story, it makes sense there. But if you're trying to build a universe and you're just building fucking multiverses, like, oh, get out, get out, get out. Also in fucking Spider-Verse, they don't even bother explaining it, they just don't care. Alright, now I'm just talking far too much shit. But I'm having a good time. I've gotten to a dangerous point. This is always the problematic stage for me. When I start having too much fun talking shit. Yeah, that's always a problem. Alright. What about Marvel and DC then? So Marvel and DC, actually, I think I can excuse. Alright, so maybe I shouldn't be so... I shouldn't be making these blanket statements. But like, with Marvel and DC, I'm actually kind of okay with it. Because what Marvel and DC has is a situation where you have lots and lots of different writers. Lots and lots of different authors and artists. And like, there's just different sources that are all considered to be canon in some sort of way. And they all want to be treated equally. Right? But how do you do that? You can't just like have lots of different sources, lots of different canons that are all contradictory with each other. So the only way to really make that work is through multiverse, right? And that's not something that's really like, that wasn't put into the place to explain it, like to make it so that, you know, their story, it all works. It was put into the place out of a necessity of the medium, which is a different situation. Right? Like that to me I can accept, where it's just like, okay, so the reason why you're doing this is because you just want to have like different people working in this medium, in the comics world. Yeah, okay, I get that. You want to do different interpretations of things. I get that. Like that's all totally reasonable. But there's like a different thing when you're just going into it and saying, well, all of these characters are from different universes. Come on, dude. Especially if you don't even have like a proper story to begin with, like... God damn it. Oh, man.
Since Dota is confirmed a multiverse now, do we get a cinematic universe? Also, since it's multiverse, there are now billions of versions of techies that exist, slightly different from each other, with the same love for cheeky breeky. Dota 2, but techies.
I don't want to be in a universe where every hero's techie is. I don't want to be in that. Alright, I got him. Ancient Apparition is just really good. Like, really good. Holy shit. Which I guess makes sense. Because he is the heat death of the universe. Oh, man. Goodbye. Oh, God! Oh my god, these towers! That was a lot of damage, man. That was crazy. The PA only has 35% evasion. Did PA get nerfed? Well, yeah, I guess she wouldn't keep up, right? She's just some whack job with a dagger. That's all she is. She's just some nerd trying to get shit done. Alright. Well, we're gonna get ourselves our heart. Then we can hopefully take damage a little bit better. 50% crit chance? But the critical strike is much lower. Like a much lower critical damage. So she's not that scary. Oh god. Yeah, you got killed, dude. Oh! Man, that was still enough to kill him. That's crazy. Moonshot is so OP. What does Moonshot do? Well, that's pretty good. That is actually really good, isn't it? Okay. Well then, I would like these two. And, yeah, we'll get ourselves a heart really quick, right? That sounds like a good idea. Level 25 coming up. I kind of want to take the additional Gemini attack. Because, like, Gemini attack has a 1.5 second cooldown. I feel like this is the situation to go for that, right? I mean, usually you would get the movement speed, but I feel like right here, the additional Gemini attack is actually really good. So, we're probably gonna get that. Seems fine. Oh, they have multi-shot. Holy shit, man. Oh. Damn, Enigma. 5 seconds duration, 800 damage per second. 80 seconds cooldown. 420 radius, man. Before being a D&D monster, the Tarrasque was a French dragon, a rather shitty one. It let itself get killed by peasants without defending itself after converting to Christianity. It also looked like a turtle. For real? That's funny. Alright, I thought the Tarrasque originated in D&D, but I guess, I mean, honestly, not a lot of stuff originated in D&D. But then again, a lot of the modern understanding of things originated in D&D. Right? So, like, the Tarrasque may originally be that shitty dragon you're talking about, but I feel like these days, when you talk about a Tarrasque, most people think about the D&D creation. So, yeah. Okay. You always have to keep in mind, like, what's the general understanding of this being. I think we're gonna get the Desolator. Like, honestly, I want the 13 minus armor. 13 minus armor is just a lot of minus armor. Like, let's go. How good is Satanic? It's not that great. Alright, we got ourselves the +1 Gemini attack. Yeah, that's just crazy damage, honestly. Alright, Weaver goes nutty. 300% lifesteal on Satanic. Yeah, I mean, like, that's only 50% more than the previous active. Right, Satanic usually has 250%, I believe. So it's, like, not actually that much better. Just, like, mildly buffed. Okay. Okay, also that. Thank you. Oh no. I'm out. Goodbye. I don't want to fight this. No, those people are scary. Like, let's get out of here.
Double damage.
Please explain, why do titans, gods, goddesses, fundamental forces, and whack jobs need a courier to buy items when the shops are just across the road? I don't know, man. Like, that's what I'm just saying. Like, the lore in Dota just doesn't make a lot of sense. And honestly, it's like one of those cases where people are just, like, interpreting a lot more into it after the fact than was originally intended. Because, like, the only reason why lore exists in Dota is because when they were making the game, they were like, well, I guess there should be a reason for all of this shit, right? So, alright. And then they just called, like, the least busy intern they could find, and we're just like, alright, you got 3 days to get some lore for this shit, alright? Go ahead. And that's it, that's what happened. Oh, I don't do enough damage for that. I got the minus armor though, 15 minus armor should go nutty. Oh, the Phantom Assassin is going nutty actually. Oh, that's a scary back job right there. Oh yeah, let's go, the minus armor.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
That's what I'm talking about. Dude, 13 minus armor is just slicing through these buildings.
Enemy's bottom barracks.
It's crazy. And look at that. Alright.
Enemy's middle tower.
I mean, Enigma's dead, so we might as well get ourselves some barracks right here, no?
The enemy's middle barracks.
Hey, Max. Did we kill him? No, not quite.
The enemy's middle barracks.
I'm leaving. I'm taking a lot of Fury Swipes damage. Nice jump. Oh no, there was a thing. Ah, that's rude. That is rude. Got blown up, dude. We got two lanes of barracks, though. I think we can live with that, right? That's a pretty solid outcome. Lore in Dota is like in Quake Arena. All combatants are the best of their world, and in the arena they're equally strong. Yeah, but it doesn't actually. That's not actually the lore, you know. I don't know. Like, I know that there are people that care about it, mostly because, like, Sir Action Slacks has figured out a way to make it sound somewhat interesting. But, like, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, right? Like, I feel like with the, like, loregasm videos that Sir Action Slacks is doing, where he's, like, presenting the Dota lore in this really interesting way and makes them sound epic and all of that shit, like, 90% of that is actually just Sir Action Slacks making shit up. And making it sound more interesting than it really is, because there's just not that much there. It really just isn't. It's 90% just him. Alright. Get out. Yeah. The TPs are crazy good. Alright. Purge. You gonna be fine? Nice hook. There's a fatty boy. Shouldn't he be like weaker? Isn't Putch just like a fat boy? Isn't that just Putch's like entire lore? He's just like a really fat boy. I actually don't know, but I hope it is. I hope Putch's entire lore is just, and so he was fat. And as he ate more, he just became even fatter. Aww.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Okay.
Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, I mean, I've got so much tower push with this Desolator. Oh, I don't want to get near that. Got him. Oh my god, the fountain. Holy shit, I didn't know that was gonna happen. That fountain does a lot of damage. Well, so does the Zeus, by the way. Zeus hits pretty hard too. Patch is clearing battlefield from corpses, or is that what he does? Yeah, he's got pretty, like, actually, if I remember correctly, Pudge actually doesn't have terrible lore. Like, his is kind of interesting. Because, like, what they did with Pudge is they actually kept it on more, like, a personal level. Right? Like, he's some dude that clears battlefields from corpses, and sometimes he eats them or something like that. Right? And it's just, like, something like, okay, this is something that makes sense to me. This is something I can understand and comprehend. Right? Like, he isn't some sort of god that has shaped the world, and then different gods got mad at him over it. Which is what Weaver is, by the way. Right? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's just, like, something that I cannot really... Like, that's just... If I want to actually properly understand it, I can't. Because it's just, like, it's beyond human understanding of being. You know what I mean? While Pudge just being a fat dude... I get that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating and review. I'll see you guys tomorrow.